Now, Trump will be sending letters to the world and setting new tariff rates for everyone. It's now an ultimatum. Obey our demand and you can do business in the US. It's now pay to play. Trump still believes a victory is coming. So he will go pedal to the metal. If countries don't deal in good faith, the tariffs will reset, not lower, but much higher, back to the April 2nd levels. What is Besson's definition of good faith? Now, chances are it will be more than just bringing down the reciprocal tariff rate. Containing China is quite impossible, so we are reverting back to the playbook of getting countries to take many steps back for the US to take gigantic leaps forward. Besant expects countries to lift their non-tariff trade barriers, which probably includes VAT tax, currency manipulation, and industrial subsidies also have to go. The US doesn't want countries investing their own trade surplus back to their export economy. But yet the US is giving their own subsidies through tax breaks. Do you see the big double standard here? If countries don't comply, they might just get punished. Despite the White House spinning the doomsday narrative around Chinese factories, it's just not happening. Their output is showing resilience and beating economies' expectations. People were expecting growth of 5.7%, but industrial output climbed by 6.1% instead. Countries are still busy buying Chinese exports, and the tariff war from Trump only benefits China's manufacturing more. The US is throwing trade ultimatums because countries are waking up, and this just hammers the fact that US bonds are in trouble. There's no way for the US to compete with China or the world without spending a whole lot of money. But can the US raise real GDP, or will they opt for economic growth driven by government spending and inflation, basically fiscal repression? Because all indicators are pointing towards that end game. And here's a brutal reminder: US bond values are collapsing once again, pushing yields up. The 10-year is likely to crack 4.5%, with the 30-year hitting 5% again very soon. Even the 2-year is almost at 4%. The higher rates go, the more of a deflationary impact it will have on the US economy. And the only way to short circuit deflation is through inflation. Remember that crazy $5 trillion to be added from Trump's tax bill? Well, the House committee just passed that and is advancing towards becoming reality really soon. We are heading back to the good old playbook of spending more under the guise of something else. And because Trump still believes he's winning, there's very little room for Bessent left to maneuver. Inflation will forever be a crisis in the US. There's no escape left.